All right, I'm putting this video together here just to go over some of the stuff that I'm looking to get help with from the design side of things. And so what I've done is I've put together this marketing material file that kind of goes through everything that I'm looking to put together to build this company. And while it looks, at initial glance, it looks overwhelming, it actually, everything just stacks on top of each other and most of it ends up being a copy and a paste. But what I'm going to do is just go through top all the way down to the bottom so that there's a clear understanding of why each thing's being done and what the objectives are. And I've also written out in here the general idea behind each thing and the target deadline and then what I need to do and some general notes. So basically, from the top, we're just trying to get the standard branding document that any decent company would have that you work with, and get Wellstand to have, or GatewayCapital to have one of those right out of the gates. So the only thing I have right now is a logo that's been designed, and you can see. Well, I've shown you the link. I've already given you the link to the website, which is just here. So basically, like, this logo I had designed, and then this background I pretty much copied off of, I forget the name of the company now actually, but it's pretty much a copy and paste because I just really liked it because it gives this calming effect. But anyhow, this is the only thing that we have going on right now from a branding perspective as far as colors and style. And then this was a similar font to whatever they were using on this other site that I thought looked pretty good, but I'm not attached to it. So that font can change if it needs to, whatever works better that you think. So going back to this, so that's all there is right now, logo set. So what I've built is in the marketing folder, I've built this all out. So and I'll give you access to all this. So basically in my drive, there's the GatewayCapital, and then the marketing, I'll give you access to this file. And then everything that I'm referencing in this document links to the marketing file. So there's, for instance, like this guiding document, when you go into the marketing file, you click into the guiding document, and well, actually I haven't moved it there, or maybe I have, it just isn't showing up yet. But this marketing file will be in the guiding document spot. And then you go back here, but sorry, now I'm flipping around a little bit. If you go to the branding guide, then all those things that we're looking for in the marketing material under the branding they have folders here. So it's like, okay, in here we have the branding stuff right here, and then we have business cards and letterheads. So if you go back to the branding guide, there it is, the branding guide, logo, letterhead, business cards. So there's a place for everything to live that correlates with this file. So basically, in the marketing folder, there's a folder for every single one of these things, just to make it really simple. So the font set, style set, and company colorway, I think that probably just all goes into one document. You would have a better idea than me. And then the logo set is just what it is. It's a logo. I have, like I said, I have the logo files that are in there right now, so you can use those. When they built the logo, it's like one of the AI files and the PDF file is a little bit effed up, like in where the bird is in the cage. Like right here, it's actually not clean. It's a little bit sloppy. So that might need to be fixed. And I've noted that in here, but that's the only thing that really needs to be done with the logo. Other than that, it's already done. And then business cards and letterhead, that's pretty standard. And the only thing I need to do for that is just put some content for the business cards, which is simple. Okay, so this is kind of gets our feet wet, and I'm just looking from you to just make it awesome, like, which is like not very clear direction, but there's enough direction from what's already been built. It's kind of just tidying it up and putting it together from a color, font, style perspective, and then building a business card. So that's the only thing that needs to be done from the branding guide, and I'll take suggestions, of course, wherever you think it should go. Then we kind of get into what actually needs to be made to get this business rolling out. And the next thing, I have sales material, internal and external. So for GatewayCapital and for Wellstand, it's the same thing. The internal marketing is once you've gotten a client and you're now building out marketing to sell their business that's specific to their business. That's what internal marketing is. And external is everything you're using to generate new business, new prospects, new leads. So when we sell a company, we have two documents. One's certified confidential information memorandum, a CIM, and then the other thing is a blind profile. That's just a very high level listing details that it's just a teaser basically. So if we go back to this folder, into marketing and into sales material. So now we've moved to the sales material. We have blind profiles, confidential information memorandums, the website ebooks, and valuation templates. So if you go into blind profile, there's examples of what I've done in the past. And like you can click on that and take a look at it. And this is the style that I've been using so far. And it's just from a template that I stole or bought. I didn't steal this one. This is a Google template, but it doesn't fit with the brand. As you can see, the colors don't fit, and like nothing really. It's not coherent, you know. So that's what I'm trying to change. And then there's another example here, and this is for a clinical, and you can tell it's completely different. This was from Canva, and it has the information of the company, but it's, I don't know, it just is not good. It's okay, but it's not great, right? So those are just examples of what the company's done before. And then this is a folder that whatever we generate and make would be a template to be used moving forward. So there's a place to store it. So then if we go back to marketing material and we look at blind profile, then there's details about what's trying to be achieved here. There's stuff that I need to do, which is we can't move forward until I do this stuff anyway, and the same with the CIM. But if you go back, you can look at the CIMs that I've made to date and kind of get an idea of the content that's going to go in it. And then what we need to do is build out from there something that's going to be coherent with the brand. And this CIM, this piece is the biggest piece. And once this is built out, everything can just be copied and pasted off of that pretty much. So the design that we'll need to do this can be like used for all of this stuff down here. So this is where the majority of the work's going to happen. And that's what I'm working on right now, is to fill in all the data pieces that need to be put in to actually make a really good CIM. And then everything else will just roll out pretty easily after that. So the other stuff that's all the two pieces of marketing material that we use for internal sales. And then external sales, you have the website. And actually, I was going to go through that a little bit just to show you the general idea of what we're trying to achieve here. So this is the website, and the whole purpose of this company is simplicity. It is everything as far as a business sale is incredibly complex, and the whole idea is to just make it simple for the average business owner, because when they come and meet with us, they think, this should be easy. And it's not. It's super difficult. But what I want them to feel like it's easy. So that's why this web page, this landing page, there's nothing really to it. I'm going to change this text a little bit, but basically it's painfully simple. It's like the only thing you can do is click on this one button, and that speaks to the brand that I'm trying to create with GatewayCapital. So this is a 3-page website. So they go, okay, learn more. So I'm interested. Tell me more. And then the user's shown these two tripwires, these are basically free things that they can get that gives them more information on how to sell their business and more information on who to talk to. And so this is some freebies, and then they can go, oh, okay, yeah, I'd like to know what my company would sell for, and they can enter their email here. So these two pieces of marketing material right here are obviously junk. Like, all I've done is just toss them in here so I could build this funnel out just to try it. But that's the general idea, is that we'd have two pieces of a decent graphic design on either of these, and then the user would download it, and the information that they would get would be good information, and it would also be graphically appealing. So that, when we go back to here, that's what these are. This free marketing material, the no BS guide, and the who to talk to. So that's those two things right there. Going back here, so the user would download those, and they'd be appealing. So then that's page 2 of the website, and then so page 3 is they enter their website. Okay, they're going to find out what the sale price is of their company, and this gives them options. So it says, okay, we've given you some free stuff. Now if you want the value of your business, it's $65. Cheap. Or you can get a real valuation that's $260, or an actual real valuation that's $3,000. But either way, it gives them these options. So that's the other 2 things, or the other 3 things that really I need to do, that need to have be graphically appealing. So I'm programming right now the back end of this valuation that'll automatically value their company. They'll enter their details in and whatnot, and then it does in the background. So that's what I'm working on. That actually it started yesterday and working on it again today. But then when it pumps out that data, it has to look appealing. So that's what this valuation basic, valuation intermediate, and valuation professional is. It's a valuation report of somebody's company, and it just needs to look good. So again, if you go into, I don't know if I've included any of the ones in the sales material, but I'll toss it in there, because if we go back to sales material in here, do I have, oh yeah, valuation templates. So that's what it is. There's not going to be, I'll put in what I have to date, just so there's an example of what I've done in the past before, but it's, while it does have all the valuation information, it's hideous. So that's what we're trying to fix here. So that's those things. And then the last little thing is I'm building out a system. So then once a user goes through, okay, so they've heard about our business, oh, they love the logo, they love everything, oh, it's so great, they're on the website, oh, love the website, click all the way through, got the free material, great, got the valuation, fantastic. Okay, so now they want to become a customer of ours, and they want to use GatewayCapital or WellStand, whatever, but GatewayCapital is basically a lead generation company, so they want to use GatewayCapital to then sell their business. Okay, fine. So then we engage them, and that's when we put together this material. But then I take the client and they go through the sales process of their business. So I've built out a map that shows them step by step what it looks like when you're selling your company. And that's what this is, the sales system map and the sales system section. So this is what the sales system map looks like. It's hideous as well, of course, like everything that I build is pretty ugly. But let's see. I'm actually tethering off my phone right now, so it's probably pretty slow. Oh, here we are, zoom. Let's go 100% on this. Okay, so basically there's 3 phases that the business sale goes through. And so this is phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. And then each one of these phases, I have multiple sections in there, and this is taking the owner through every single step. And this is a visual representation of selling your company. And this is actually pretty cool. I haven't seen this in the industry yet, and this is quite thorough, and it's really nice for the seller, because they can see the step by step as they go through the sale process. But it's hideous. Like, it's maybe not hideous is the wrong word. It's not that bad, but it's not great. So this is probably like 101 graphic design. I have no idea. But anyway, this just needs to be fixed. So, and it also needs to be tying in with the brand of GatewayCapital, so that everything is coherent. So that's it. Like that's all the marketing stuff. And like I said, everything builds on top of each other. So you have your branding. First, we do the branding, kind of get an understanding of exactly what the colorways are, logos, Then from there, we can build the CIM, which is the bulk of the work's already done for this, actually, except for the graphic design. You can look at the example that I've built, the template that I've been using so far. So you just need to fix that up so that it's in line with this. And then this material will just be kind of, well, whatever we build here, we can use for this material, and then fixing up this little map that I built. So like I said, it looks like a lot from the get-go, but it's not really once you kind of dig into it. Anyhow, I just thought I'd walk through all this to give you a better idea of what I'm trying to achieve in this most boring YouTube video you'll ever watch in your entire life. But I'll send you the links to all this as well. Thanks. Talk to you in a bit.